Good afternoon, everyone. Like Lonnie said, this is my icebreaker speech today. When I was sitting down to kind of plan how I wanted to go about my icebreaker speech, I was thinking I would tell you the basic stuff. So, the fact that I was born and raised in New Jersey, that I am a huge Yankee fan, my favorite hobby is fishing, but then I decided to take it a different direction. A direction that would give you a better understanding of who I am as a person. So, today I'm going to tell you about how, in just the past 6 months, everything in my life has completely changed forever. To start off, I'm going to back you up about a year ago when I was living in Phoenix, Arizona. My wife came home one afternoon on a Friday with a present for me. So I was a little nervous to begin with because I had to think, was it my anniversary? No, it wasn't my birthday, so I was kind of confused to begin with. When I unwrapped it, it was a bib that said, "I love Daddy" on it. So obviously she was pregnant, and it was one of those feelings that you get where you just know you'll never forget for the rest of your life. You'll have it with you forever. The next 8 months absolutely blew by, and before I knew it, my wife was in her 3rd trimester. That's when an amazing career opportunity came about. I got an opportunity to interview with Procter & Gamble, and long story short, I ended up getting the job offer. There's 2 caveats. 1, the position was in Fayetteville, Arkansas, and 2, I had to start in 30 days. So, up until that point, I'd been doing medical device sales for the past 6 years, and dealt with some pretty tough doctors and surgeons, and cut some pretty hard deals. And the second I got that offer, I knew that my hardest sale was laying right in front of me, convincing my wife to move to Arkansas in her 3rd trimester. So, needless to say, my wife is awesome. Somehow found the courage to go along with me and make the journey out here. 3 weeks later, we had the house packed up, and we were making the journey out here. I'm sure all you can imagine, 18-hour car drives and women in their 3rd trimester don't mix well together. So, about 26 gas stations and 3 or 4 trees later, we made it to Fayetteville. And that's when it really started getting crazy. I began work, and the first month was absolutely a blur to me. Trying to get settled in a new house, get the job going, get comfortable, get a social circle, meet doctors. We eventually felt like we were getting a handle on it. Right when we thought we had a handle on it, the baby decided to come a month early. So, in the middle of the night on February 10th, we were woken up in the middle of the night to my wife's water breaking, which again, one of those experiences that you just can't explain, but it was just absolutely amazing to know that you're going to have a baby in the next 24 hours. There's no labor, false labor pains, whatever. You're having a baby. So, long story short again, 6 hours later, my beautiful, completely healthy baby boy was born, Maddox Jack Cook. And it was just one of those things where you're kind of sitting in the hospital room looking at how your life's changed. And the next day, I'm sitting around as my wife's recovering and actually reading an article in the Wall Street Journal. And the article was talking about how the 4 biggest, most stressful life changes that you can make are having a baby, changing careers, moving, and getting married. So I managed to check 3 of those 4 boxes off in about a month-and-a-half span. And it was just, overwhelming to kind of read that article, look back at it, and really just kind of feel, like the saying is true. Life happens when you least expect it. Thank you, guys.